All right. Get this up. All right, guys, welcome to Cardio and Strength. Today, I know a lot of you guys haven't logged on just yet, so I'll kind of wait to get into the information of this. If you're watching this later, you can obviously fast forward a little bit through the introduction. For Cardio and Strength today, you will need some equipment. It's going to help you through our intervals today. So I've got it listed, and again, I've got it off to the side too, if you do skip past this part, but you do need some type of resistance band. Now, it doesn't have to have handles on it. It could be like a therapeutic band, one that you can just grip the ends of. I do have ones with handles on it. That's going to be a little bit more beneficial and easier for you to use. If you don't have bands, don't stress. You will need some type of weight. So the band's kind of an optional if you don't have any weights with you. And then if you do have weights, I happen to have one pair of dumbbells. So the good thing about it is, I can use it for the strength exercises. The bad thing is there's going to be some exercises where maybe I can't handle 20 pounds on. So you might be in the same circumstance. So if you have a weight that's too heavy or maybe too light, you might have to go a little bit faster on the repetitions or a little bit slower. Or in my case, I'm going to be just using one dumbbell at times instead of using two. So make sure you've got some equipment. I'll give you some time in case you need to go grab some other household ideas, or like a bottle of laundry detergent, a gallon bottle of water, different things like that can also be used as weights. I can't see you guys, so have fun with it, okay? I'm really excited for this class. They are going to be harder intervals today. So let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. Make sure everybody has time to log on. Again, my name is Kayla, and once we get through that warm-up and I see everybody logged on here, we are going to get started. So if you do have a band with you, I'm going to use it for the first part of the warm-up. If you don't have it, you can do some nice shoulder circles. Those will suffice. And music, just listen to your own music today. I'm going to have mine in the background. All right, so I'm going to start with my palms down, grabbing that resistance band. I'm going to keep my core nice and tight, and we're going to come up and over our head. Now, my shoulders are pretty sore right now, so I'm only going to stop right here until you start to feel comfortable. Then you're going to start to go further behind you. You want to keep those arms straight, relax those shoulders, breathe through it. Excited for some strength workout today. If you took a look at the description, how we're doing things today are 50-second intervals followed by 10 seconds of rest. And it's going to follow the format of a cardio exercise, followed by a strength exercise, and followed by a core exercise. Good. Let's do 3 more here. Again, if you don't have the band, you're just doing shoulder circles. Nice and slow here. Good, relax. Now, if you do still have a band, if you don't, I'll show you just in a second. We're going to take palms up here, grabbing that band a little wide. You're going to pull that band to your chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're going to warm up that back, okay? If you don't have that, you're on the floor, and you're going to do 5 back rotations on one side and 5 on the other, stretching that elbow up toward the ceiling, okay? So if you are up here with me, probably a few reps in here. Give me 15 reps total. And if you're on the floor, you're doing 5 thoracic rotations on the right side and 5 on the left. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Woo. All right, if you're still finishing up on those thoracic rotations on the floor, that's completely fine. When you're ready, bring it up nice and tall. We're going to do some chest openers. Elbows are slightly bent. We're overlapping those arms, alternating sides. Getting a little step in here to get my heart rate up. And I've got music on. You guys probably can't hear it really well right now, but feel free to have yours up. 3, 2, and 1. Take that hand on your hip. We're going to do side reaches here. We're not going to go too far. Just nice and easy. Waking that body up. You're going to want to warm up because, again, those intervals are 50 seconds today. You want to make sure you feel good when we get started. 3, 2, and 1. We're coming on to some good mornings here. I'm going to show you guys from the side. Feet underneath those hips, hands behind your back. Let's keep that back nice and straight, pushing those hips back, feeling that stretch in our hammies. Right back up, squeeze your glutes. We're going to do 10 of these at your own pace. Good. After 10, we're going to spread those arms, spread those feet. You have 10 alternating toe touches. And if you can't touch your toes, reach toward your shin. Good. After 10 of those, we have squats. We're not going to forget those squats. So the feet are a little wider than shoulder width, toes slightly out, chest up, pull the shoulders back. And let's go 15 squats here with a 1 second pause. We're going to go down, pause, back up. Hopefully you guys are well rested after the weekend. My quads are still surprisingly sore from, I believe it was Thursday last week. So you might notice me modify a little bit. It is just because they haven't recovered. Good. Sit back in those heels. If you need to, you can tap that bottom onto a couch. I'm almost there. I have 2 more. Whew. Good. And last but not least, what we're going to do is warm up our core. We're going to bring it down to the floor for a plank. I am okay with you being in the forearm plank or extended. You can even be on your knees if you really need to, but we're going to do a 30-second plank. I want you to focus on being nice and straight and keeping that core tight. So let's get ready. You pick your plank in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, perfect form here. No butts in the air. We want to keep those in line. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You can do a child's pose here if you'd like. All right, guys, let's get started. Welcome for those of you guys joining. Just make sure at the end if you'll comment letting me know you're doing the workout. So again, that was a longer warm-up, but I promise the rest of the class goes really fast. I didn't write the workout up this time, so you guys don't actually get to know the exercises until I tell you, which is good. We're going to challenge ourselves to get out of our comfort zones today. So cardio, strength, core, 50 seconds on, 10-second rest. We're going to go through it once, and then we're still only going to have that 10-second rest. We're going to go through it 2 times. So basically 6 minutes of work, then we get a rest, and then we'll move on to a whole nother circuit. So I'm going to go over them. Make sure you have equipment that's going to help you through this round. First one are jumping jacks. I've got alternatives if you don't want to jump today. But these are 50 seconds of hard jumping jacks. Core is nice and tight. We're nice and quick, bringing those arms up. So you guys will notice I don't have shoes on today because I'm on the 2nd floor of an apartment. But we are going to be using dumbbells. So if you do have dumbbells, a safer way to do is have shoes on. Don't look at me as an example. I'm just trying to be quiet. Modified jumping jack, side to side. You can always slow it down. Maybe just add a little pause in between. Whatever works best for you, but you want to keep that heart rate up. You want to keep getting those shoulders up for 50 seconds. Then we have a chest press. So if you do have dumbbells or say a gallon of water, we're going to lean back on the floor. You've got your weights in both arms here, or maybe one weight in both hands. I'm going to lay my head back on the floor. Exhale, press up over my chest. Inhale, come back down. My elbows are slightly hovering over the floor. Right back up into that press. So again, if you only have heavy weights, grab one weight with both hands and you're pressing. I promise for 50 seconds, if you've got a good enough weight, that's going to get hard. Then after that, and if you don't have weights at all, and band is kind of hard unless you have a door anchor that you can do front presses. If you have that, great, use it. If not, push-ups are going to suffice here. You can be on your knees or toes, but give me some good push-ups for 50 seconds. And last but not least, our core exercise are tuck-ups. Arms are going to be behind you, feet out. You're going to exhale, come in, tuck it in, right back down. So you're trying to drive those knees toward your chest. If that is too hard, you can either bring your knees in, but keep your back on the floor, kind of grab and hug those knees in, and then spread it right back out. That's a modified tuck-up here today. But again, getting yourself all the way up if you can. So guys, 6 minutes, non-stop. Let's get ready. I hope you like jumping jacks. It's going to be a great way to warm us up. Make sure you have music that you like. I'll be doing the timer. Trying to get some good music on first. All right, so remember, starting off with 50 seconds. We have 10 seconds to get ready. We're going to have jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, modified is a step out or a pause. Come back in. Halfway. Keep those abs tight. Ten seconds. Relax. All right, bring it to the floor. We're going to have either push-up or dumbbell chest press. Get ready. Let's go. Exhale on the way up.
Halfway there.
Halfway. It's going to burn, guys. This is cardio strength today. 5 reps. Whew.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Relax. All right, you've got tuck ups, so you can stay on the floor here. Remember, you're going to drive those knees in, modify, or bring that chest up. All right, let's go. Your goal is to power through 50 seconds, but modify for a second if you need.
Halfway
Or
there.
take a rest for a second.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds. Give me one more. Good. Bring it back up. That's round 1. We've got round 2 to go through. Jumping jacks are next. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Halfway there.
Halfway.
Ten seconds.
Alright, so if your weight was heavy last time and you had 2, just hold 1 on the next one, unless you need to keep challenging yourself. Let's go. 10 seconds is fast. If you're doing push-ups, again, you can on your knees or toes.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
10 seconds.
All right, last one, guys. I'm gonna break 50 seconds of tuck-ups. Again, we want to make those count here. 2, 1, let's go.
Last one. Halfway
Woo,
there.
halfway.
Here we go again.
10 seconds.
5 seconds. Come on. All right, guys. Get my music down. That was a good example of what these circuits are going to be like today. So 6 minutes. We had some cardio, some strength, and some core. So let's keep that going. This next one is going to be a lot of legs, and we're moving back to plank. So while you guys rest and grab a drink, I'm going to explain so we don't waste any time. So next, you're going to have a squat to curtsy for our cardio. It's going to be fast. So we're going to be in this squat. So you're going to squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy. So if you don't know what curtsy lunges, it's bringing that leg back at an angle, dipping down. You're going to feel that in that cheek. Right back up, squat, and over other side. Lots of those quads. If you need to modify, you can just do regular squats, or maybe even just an alternating curtsy if you don't want to add that extra squat in there, okay? Then we're grabbing our weight. You can either do this on the floor, or if you have a couch near you, I'll probably do mine elevated, but we have glute bridges. So you're gonna have that weight on your hips. Right underneath your shoulder blades is on the couch. If you are elevated, you're gonna lift up, squeeze those glutes. You want your feet hip width apart, and you want those heels underneath your knees, keeping those abs nice and tight. It's gonna burn. Even if you're doing them on the floor, you can still have that weight on your hips, okay? Then you will need your weight for this one. If your weight's too heavy, grab something like a remote or your phone and slide that across. So we're gonna have hands underneath our shoulders, out in front of us. You can modify your knees, just make sure those hips are straight and not up in the air. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab that weight from the opposite side, slide it across, set your hand down. Now use your opposite arm, slide it back the opposite way, and you're gonna repeat. It's gonna work those abs and work those shoulders. If you can, you're up on your toes. Now I'll warn you, this is tough for 50 seconds, so maybe start on your toes, work your way to your knees. So lots of quads, glutes, and some core at the end. Let's get ready here, guys. All right. Trying to get this up. All right, 10 seconds. Squat to curtsy. Make sure you got space. 2, 1. Here we go. So squat, curtsy. Keep that chest up. Remember, you're modifying with just a squat or just an alternating curtsy. I'll be a little higher up in my squat. Like I said, my legs are super sore today. Halfway. Get ready for those glute bridges after this. Be thinking, are you going to be going to the floor or are you going to elevate on a couch? 10 seconds here.
10 seconds.
Relax.
Rest.
All right, get set up. Glute bridges are next. Go. Big squeeze.
Halfway there.
Halfway, so if you need a little rest, take it and then keep going. All right, bring it to the floor unless you're already there. You've got pull. Hands under those shoulders, weight behind your hands. Let's go. Keep those abs tight, alternate hands. You're not lifting, you're sliding. I'm modified on my knees. You can make it harder on your toes. Hang in there, guys. We're almost there. Couple more seconds. Relax. All right, you're bringing it back up. You have a squat to curtsy again, or just a squat. All right, here we go. Keep that nice and consistent here. Find a good pace.
Halfway there.
15 seconds. Come on. Round two here.
10 seconds.
All right, bring it down to the floor. Or again, your couch. I'm going to do floor this time for glute bridges. 2, 1, let's go. Big squeeze here.
Halfway there.
Woo, halfway. I already feel that burn.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds. You can do a hold, 2 if you want, for the last 10 seconds. Relax. Back to that plank pose. If you didn't like the plank pose, just hold the plank. Let's work.
Nice work. Halfway there. Ten seconds.
10 seconds. Come on. We're not done. Relax. All right, grab your drink, guys. I know I am after that one. All right. If you're just joining in, we're about to start our third circuit. Perfect timing. If you do have resistance bands, and you don't like the dumbbells or what you're using, this is the point that you'll want to use them. Again, same format, but we're going to change up some of the exercises. So first exercise is high knees. I'm sure a lot of you guys know these are going to be light on your toes. You can have hands up if you want, but you're going to be driving those knees up toward your chest. If that is too hard, or you're like me and I'm on a second floor apartment, you're going to do a really fast jog. You're going to keep those abs tight, and you're going to still drive those knees up and keep those shoulders back. I promise you're going to get a good sweat. Then you have bent over rows. So if you've got your weights, I'll show with weights and with resistance band. Feet are underneath your hips. Pull those shoulders back. We're going to get a nice flat back here. So notice I'm not curved. Flat back. And I'm going to drive those elbows and squeeze them back. If you have heavier weights like me, you can also grab one weight. Same thing. Drive those elbows back, squeeze your back. I do love the resistance band for this one because you're just stepping shoulder width apart. Same thing. If your handles are too high up and you're like, I can't get much of a row, grab lower onto those resistance bands. And same thing. Pull those bands, squeeze your back as you row. Then, last exercise, we have teapots. So we're going to do this one a little different than our last core exercises. You're going to do half on one side, half on the other. So when I tell you half, you got to switch sides. So if you have your dumbbell, nice and easy, dipping to that side and right back up, okay? Working those obliques. Make sure you make a quick switch and then over to the other side. If you don't have a dumbbell, again, gallon of water, detergent, something like that will also suffice. You don't need a lot of weight here. So let's get ready, guys. Again, high knees to bent over row to our teapots. Make sure I got some space. All right. We have 10 seconds. I'm trying to get a fast song. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So high knees or a really fast jog. Shoulders back. Light on those toes. We got 50 seconds of this. Come on. Act like you're sprinting away from something. You can make it even harder like I'm doing. You can rotate sides. Halfway. Relax. All right, grab your resistance band or weights. I'll show the first round with weights. Remember, flat back here, knees slightly bent. All right, let's go. Pull those elbows back. Nice neutral neck. And if you have one weight or like a gallon of water, you're just holding with both arms. Keep those abs tight. Come on. I feel like this is making me sweat more than the last one. You got 20 seconds left. Ten seconds here. Then we're going to do teapots. We're going to start on that right side. Relax. All right. So we're going to have half on right side, half on left. Shoulders pulled back. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Halfway. Switch sides. Make it quick. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Woo! All right, take it down. Get ready for that jog. Remember, if you need to, you can also do a slow march. But I want you to push yourself. 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, guys. Now you can go fast.
Halfway there.
Halfway. This is cardio with strength. This is the cardio. Keep breathing.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Relax.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go bands for some of you guys. Bend over rows. Pull those shoulders back. Let's go. Keep breathing. Exhale as you pull. Keep that back neutral.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Stand it tall for a second. Go right back down.
10 seconds.
All right, T-pops. Count those reps. See if you can get them even on both sides. 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go.
Halfway. Get ready to switch. Let's go.
Halfway there.
10 seconds. Trying to catch up my reps here.
Well done.
Relax. Alright. So we've got time for one more round. We'll see if we have time for a challenge at the end, but one more round here. Grab your drink. I know that Run probably got you on this one. All right. So you have a little say on this next one, depending if you want to work both muscle groups or just one. So first one is going to be some type of lateral movement, okay? I'll let you guys be, again, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more say in this one. If you want to keep that heart rate up, you want to make it hard like the last one, you're going to have a lateral shuffle, both sides. Make sure you've got space in your lateral on those feet, lateral shuffle side to side. If you're like, whoa, 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 down to go that fast, do a lateral lunge. You're going to take it out, straight leg, bend the moving leg. This will slow down that pace, but you're still moving laterally. And if you really like skaters, you can also do our skaters side to side. Then this is where you get your pick. So we have biceps and triceps. We're going to do it kind of like we did T-pops. So half the time is biceps, half the time is triceps. If you're like, whew, my triceps are sore from the push-ups or anything else, you could just do biceps the first and second round. Same thing goes for triceps. Or you can do 50 seconds of biceps. The second round, do 50 seconds of triceps, if that makes sense. So first one are bicep curls. I don't care if you alternate arms, if your weights are heavy. You can do both at the same time. And if you have resistance bands. Same thing, you want to step on them about hip width apart, elbows glued to your sides, and you've got bicep curls. Same thing, you can do one at a time. So with triceps, it's a little different. Triceps is a little harder with a band. If you have a hook for a door or a doorknob, you want to put this over it, grab onto the handles of the resistance band, and you'll bring it down and you'll squeeze those triceps. Make sure it's on a sturdy surface though. You don't want it to slip off. So again, a doorknob, and you'll do some tricep extensions. So that's where you might want to do a whole 50 seconds of it if it takes you time to set up. If you have a dumbbell or a weight, you're going to just bring that up and over your head, elbows in, and you've got a nice tricep overhead extension. If your weights are light enough, I'm going to act like mine are. Elbows right at your side, and you're going to do tricep kickbacks, bringing it back. So I gave you a lot of options because we all have different equipment. You pick what works best for you, okay? Then we have bicycles on the floor. So hands are going to be behind your head. Opposite elbow goes toward opposite knee. You can keep those legs in the air, extending one leg straight, or you can tap the floor in between those bicycles, okay? So let's get ready. Remember, lateral movement, and then you have biceps and triceps, and then bicycles. And then we're going to be done. We'll stretch for just a couple minutes, and then we have our virtual walk at 12:15. So let's get ready. Whew. I think I'm going to start with a lateral shuffle. I might go lateral lunge depending how my quads feel after that. All right, 10 seconds. Remember, moving laterally here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. halfway. I'm going to keep moving. 1. 10 seconds. Relax. All right. Half biceps, half triceps. I'm going to do one weight here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, and you guys can also do tricep dips. If you have a couch or a bench near you. Whew. I'm going to get tired on this one, guys. I'm just going to say. All right, get ready for that tricep. Let's go. Switch it. If you're doing overhead extensions, keep those elbows in. Relax. All right, bicycles on the floor. Hands behind your head. 2, 1, let's go. I'm going slow, straight leg bicycles. Remember, you can take a little break. We're halfway, and then go right back into it. Almost there. Relax. All right, we're bringing it back up top. Some type of lateral movement, either shuffle, skater, or lunge. 2, 1, here we go. I'm going to slow my pace down. Do some lateral lunges. Good. Sit back in those heels if you're doing these with me. Ooh. Good. Keep it going.
Right there.
Ten seconds. Relax. All right, we got biceps and triceps again. Your choice if you want to do just one or both. Let's go. Make those seconds count. Remember, you can do tricep dips coming up if you want. Halfway, let's go. Relax. All right, last exercise, guys. We got bicycles on the floor and we're done. You want to make those 50 seconds count. 2, 1, let's go. If you can't do bicycles at the end, switch it up. Maybe you do sit-ups or crunches. Ten seconds, come on. Relax. All right, guys, hug those knees in toward your chest. Take a deep breath here. Woo. Open up those arms. Make sure you don't have any dumbbells to either side of you. Let your legs fall to your right side. You can take your right hand over those knees. Look toward your left hand. Same thing. Bring those legs up. Left side. Have that left hand on those knees. Reach toward your right arm. Good. We're going to gently flip over onto all fours. Take those hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's go ahead and go into some cat cows. And if you have to get out of here, thank you guys so much for taking the class. Take these nice and slow. We have a virtual walk at 12:15 if you want to join us. Please make sure to comment or at least like the video if you did the workout. Comment is appreciated so we know participation. Walk it up toward your knees. Take that right leg forward into a nice little lunge. Stretch out that left hip flexor. Reach those arms up. And exhale, we're going to straighten out that right leg. Reach toward those toes. Stretch out that hammy here. And we're going to switch sides. Left leg forward. Reach those arms up. And sweep. Reach toward your left toe. Sit back in that heel. Good. And take that right arm across. Switch to your left. Shoulders, or hands behind you, not shoulders. Pull your shoulders behind you here. And last one, take that tricep back, grab that elbow, pull it nice and gentle. Good, switch sides. And relax. Thank you guys so much for doing cardio strength with me today. I see you guys, a few of you on here. Again, my name is Kayla. Hopefully you enjoyed using some equipment and did some challenging circuits here. I think we got through 4 circuits, which is awesome. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Comment if you did the workout. Virtual walk is next. And then stay tuned. We have a special WOD workout on Wednesday. And then we also have a holiday challenge coming up that we'll post later this week. Thanks, guys.